On Friday, the city of Missoula announced that they would be closing down the Johnson Street shelter in the coming months. They plan to phase out the facility while also starting what they're calling a housing sprint.
The cost to operate the shelter and our operational contract with the Poverello Center is $1.8 million annually, and the city just simply does not have the ability to absorb that in our general fund.
Missoula Mayor Andrea Davis notes that closing the Johnson Street Emergency Shelter is because the city used all of its pandemic federal funding, including the CARES Act and ARPA. From April to August, the capacity of the shelter will slowly decrease, while the city is shifting their approach to helping the unhoused.
The city itself will work alongside our service partners to create a team to work with guests of the shelter to connect people with permanent housing, so with rental housing. We're going to connect people with, reunite them with friends and family. We will be helping folks also reach and connect to appropriate services like treatment or recovery.
The idea stems from the city's Housed for the Holidays from this winter, where they helped house 12 veterans over 60 days. So now the city is undertaking another project, which they're calling a housing sprint.
We need to raise $400,000, and I think we can do it. Our friends at the United Way, who manage the Housing Solutions Fund, will be managing that for the community. And so this will be a combination of public and private funds.
Davis says she believes housing-focused solutions rather than expanding shelter capacity is the way forward.
At the end of the day, the solution to homelessness is housing. And that's where I want to see the city put its resources and our community put its resources too.
Without the Johnson Street shelter, questions about the Poverello Center's capacity were raised.
We can probably fit another 20 to 30 people in the shelter, and so we want to make sure that people who still need shelter as this happens can come. I think there'll be an increase in people coming, but we won't increase that 150 cap.
After the shelter officially closes, the city will deconstruct the building, something that was planned by City Council to take place by fall of 2026. What the area will turn into is still up in the air. In Missoula, Emily Brown, MTN News.